computer. So good morning, Pedro. How are you doing, my friend? Are you good?
I'm doing good.
So you didn't enjoy attend the TNT yet?
No, I've never attended. I found this this site from Talk and Talk this week. So I think that I thought that it would be something interesting for me. So I tried to
So
get
you
into it.
decided to start from the one-on-one conversation.
Yeah, sadly.
But I saw here that you would like to talk about books and music and art in general.
Yeah, I just put random things actually, but yeah,
Okay, I
could
got
be
it.
anything.
But yeah, how long have you been studying English?
Yeah, I've been studying English like for 3 years by myself. I've never
Okay.
attended like a formal school. So yeah,
Oh, that's very nice because you're English. So,
I don't think
um,
so. It's okay.
yeah, I know. I think that's very interesting answer because the most part of the Brazilians say the same. Like they talk a lot, but they don't think they can do it.
Yeah,
Perfectly because I have been talking with other people from other country, and they really, they really don't know how to overcome that thing. And when I see Brazilian talking in English, I think, oh, Brazilian is very good. They are very good because the pronunciation, I don't know if the reason is the Portuguese, because Portuguese is so complex. So when we start to speak in English, it's more easy to pronounce some stuffs. But yeah, you are doing very good. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good. And are you in university and something like
I wish I could, but
that?
actually, I'm trying to get
You
into
can. Yeah.
this year. I hope next year I could be admitted to some university. But right now I'm in a prep course.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I hope so as well. And which course do you want to
I
study?
would like to be a physician.
Oh, that's very nice.
It's hard.
I'm just, yeah, it's very hard as well. Well, I'm a geologist, and nowadays I'm doing my
Oh,
PhD on geophysics.
great. This is
So
awesome.
yeah, I've been really into the physics because I have to solve some problems, and oh my God, I have to learn again that from the bases. So it's been very hard, but I
But I don't
think
know if I said it wrong, but I would like to be a physician.
physician, yeah,
Yeah, uh, yeah. But you said that you are PhD on geophysics, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, it's okay. I think I messed it up in my head, but it's okay.
No, no, no problem. So well, you brought that you want to talk about books, and what kind of book that what do you like to
Oh,
read? And
as a student, I had to read like a classic book. So Machado de Assis.
yeah, I
This
got it.
kind.
Totally. Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
It's hard. And right now I can like read books that I would like to read. So this year I basically read like this classic Brazilian books that
Okay.
I kind of like, but it's hard for us like teenagers to understand like so old language. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah,
Because
I
the
got it.
language
Yeah,
change with the years, so it's
yeah.
hard.
You say correct. Yeah, yeah. I think it's a very boring way to learn those things, because I think that's very interesting to read. This book's very important because that's history of the literature here in Brazil. However, kind of forcing the people to read, to then testing up, testing that kind of knowledge is very hard. It's a very way to mess up all the whole knowledge, in my opinion, honestly.
I agree with you.
Yeah. And oh, that's very hard. And about music, what kind of music do you like
Oh,
to
I love like
listen?
almost every
Arts?
kind of music. You know,
Yeah.
I used to listen. I like to listen like pop music. rock, a little bit of rap, not that much, but a little bit of rap. And but I think my favorite genre is indie music. I really like indie songs because make me feel relaxed. And as a student, I love to listen to lo-fi. You know what is lo-fi?
Yeah, that's very nice to study. Oh my God.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah. Well, that's that nice. I check it here about physician. I never heard that word, meaning physician, physician. I heard something like medical student, so on. I've
Yeah,
been heard,
doctor.
yeah,
Even though we
doctor,
are not
yeah,
doctor.
yeah, but physician. Oh my God, that's very nice. Yeah, I think that's very interesting. Learning from that situation, you are saying something and I'm like, oh my God, what here it's talking about, because for example, yesterday I was talking with some friends from United States, and they are trying to, discussing the same stuff about learning because they are teaching others, and discussing the best way because we aren't a teacher, and but we want to help people, learn more English, feel more comfortable, and well, it was very interesting to share the Brazilian experience here on TNT with these the students, a kind of students, but the talkers as we named them. So well, and what's the reason? How did you find the TNT?
So I
Mm,
find this week, I found this week, I was searching like for a conversation class on uh, Google, and I surfed on the net, and I found this page on Instagram randomly. I don't know how, and I don't know. I just
very good.
felt curious about this website, and I really like the proposal that the Talk and Talk could offer for people for free conversation
Okay.
classes in one by one that we are doing right now, and you can do
Yeah,
it in group too, isn't it? I don't know actually
yeah,
how it
you
works
totally
in
right.
general. I
Yeah, well, I can say that, that kind of one-on-one conversation we started recently.
mm,
So we are trying to test some different conversation to kind of attract more people to the group conversation. And the group's conversation is, well, you attend and then we kind of discuss one subject, with oriented question to guide the people starting, just to, provide some insights about some themes and subjects and so on. And I think the point of the TNT is to make the people stay comfortable speaking English, even if they are starting learning, from the beginner. Because I think our intention is to join in the same group people that speak a lot, speak more, and people that start beginning in order to make them feel comfortable, I'm a student, I'm learning from you, and sharing, exchanging the knowledge, exchanging the experience as well, you know. So, well, it would be very nice if you attend some of our meetings. I think you will like enjoy. We have a lot of different subjects, for example, I run one Tuesday at 9 a.m. and I love to discuss about kind of philosophical stuffs. I love to discuss about that,
great.
and but other hosts like to discuss other stuff, and I think we are very abroad in that point.
It's really cool. I love this proposal. I love the idea, and I hope I could attend the new collective meetings. I don't know how to say. I think like this, the group meetings, and
Mhm.
the next weeks will be something very great.
Yeah, 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 and you know what is very awesome is to really see the people, moving forward on their
Sure.
purpose, like learning more and enjoying the process. I think the point, it's enjoying the process because you start to be really into the conversation and you start to enjoy. Oh, I would like to join the meeting, not to learn English, but to discuss some point. That's the point. That's the core of the thing, to discuss a subject. So we start to do that, and at the same time, and you are learning a lot from that. So that's it's a very, very good way. It's very nice and to see the people progressing on that.
And I think the best part, as you said, is because we have a lot of levels. So people who, since the first steps on English, can like improve their skills and growing day by day and gain
Absolutely.
and be confident in talking in public. Because
Absolutely.
I don't think that I have like that confident. I don't know how to say, like I don't think that um I'm outgoing when I'm talking English. I'm a little bit shy and I have to train this a lot. So if I attend this group meetings, it's gonna be like something very good to, I don't know, don't be
Yeah.
shy and just keep
Yeah,
talking.
just talk. Yeah, you're totally right. But you talk very good, well, I think I think I totally agree with you in that point. It's also is all about the self-confidence as well. When the people with different ages, they start to learn and see, their progress on this, you start to feel more happy, learning that. And that's the turning point of the learning, in my opinion. And I feel very happy to see that, the people happy learning and enjoying, exciting to answer the question. Oh, I think like that. No, no, I don't agree, or I agree. Very
Yeah.
hot conversation, and isn't it, in that term? So that's very nice to see that.
And the main,
But oh, go
no,
ahead.
you can
No,
talk.
no, go ahead.
I was thinking about that. I think the language is based not only in the conversation. You have like the reading session, the listening, the writing. But I don't know, when you talk, I think it's like the main characteristic that you are like achieving your goals, because it's good when you could read in English, when you could write in English, when you could listen something in English and understand.
Yeah.
But when you talk, you say, oh my gosh, I'm really understanding, I'm really achieving my goals
Yeah,
in English.
that's very nice.
It hits different.
Yeah, and it's about the input. Have you heard about the input and output? Listening and writing and reading. This kind of term, output and input. No.
No.
Well, the input is something that we do to kind of feed our vocabulary or feed our learning process. For example, what is a kind of passive way to learn, So the input is listen a lot, and a kind of other skills is the output, that is speaking and writing. So the passive way of learning is to listen and to read, and not output is to speak and to write, So it's a kind
Yeah,
of,
makes sense.
yeah. So it's a kind of engine that we have to feed a lot to make it work. And it's very interesting when we talk, because you can connect both information on your brain, like
Sure.
processing and make it works. So that's very amazing.
Yeah, it really makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was talking with a friend, that it's very good when we start from the conversation. Now I can see that, if you are learning, because you start your learning working, working. And then you can try to shape your language, you shape your vocabulary, grammar and so on, checking the information, on the internet. So it's not like today we're gonna learn to be, for example, the verb. And it's very boring because the people, oh, I cannot see the purpose of that. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I cannot see the big picture of the learning, of the stuff of the language. But when you start a conversation, I would like to use that structure. And let me check, how this structure works. Oh my God, I can use like this or like that. Now I got it. You start to the inverse process, so that's very nice to see the people figuring out that.
As you said, you start by act, then by just be a passive person who just receive information and to put in practice. I think when you start putting in practice every information that you got on your day, I think this is going to be like more useful. And as you said, you're going to like improve faster than the people who just uh, who just is in a course, I don't know, just learning for years, but never put in practice day by day. Because no, I think this is the good strategy when you go to an exchange, because you are daily in a conversation with people who speak only English. So I think
Yeah.
this is the difference between learning English in Brazil and then learn English in a country that speaks in English as a native language. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish I could go a day. I've never been like in a
Yeah.
outside Brazil, but I wish.
Yeah. But I totally agree. Totally agree. And the more it's all about know the culture as well. For example, we are Brazilian, we are Latin, so we can, when we start to speak another language, we kind of realize that, like, because yeah, there is no only United States, for example, Europe, the whole
Yeah.
Europe, a lot of no other country they speak, they are native English speakers. So, for example, an Indian
It's
accent,
really
I don't
hard,
know.
the
Oh,
Indian accent. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Chinese speaking English. Oh my God, it's very
Asian,
hard to,
yeah,
yeah,
Asian in
absolutely.
general.
And well, it's very interesting to understand that big picture. And I think is the other point that we try to feed and to build on TNT is try to kind of bring this kind of topic to think about the culture, because it's very important, to understand, oh, I'm Brazilian, and I know this because I'm a Brazilian. I'm born here. It's a kind of natural. So you learn about ourselves, first, and then try to attend. Because if if you go to the other country, the people will you will like to know about your country. Oh, how was going in Brazil? How the people do this or do that, and so on. And I think that's very important when and you can say that, very clearly, like, oh, in Brazil, we are like this or like that, we used to do this and so on. That's very nice to understand that environment, the perspective of the world, the whole world. That's very nice. And well,
I was
and go ahead.
no, I would like to change topic like randomly, because I don't know. I'm
Okay.
curious about where you're from, like in Brazil. I don't know. Just a random question. If you could answer for me, please. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, I can. Well, I'm from Guyana.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm from Guyana. And then I moved to Brasilia, and then I moved to Mato Grosso, then I moved to Brasilia. Now I'm here finish my PhD. I did my master's degree in Brasilia, and I did my undergraduate in Mato Grosso.
Oh, nice. Every in the Central East? I don't know. Center East? I don't know how to say this in English. Center. East.
Oh my gosh.
Center West. I think it's like Center West.
Yeah, yeah, I think so, but I'm not sure. I think it's Midwest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Midwest.
Midwest.
Center,
Yeah.
not center. So sorry.
I remember right now from the articles that I've been reading. Midwest. Oh, yeah, that's very nice. You know, that's the way that we learn a lot. You know, enjoying
Yeah,
the things. And oh my God, I love it.
for sure.
And how about you? Where from? Are you from São Paulo?
Yeah, I'm from São Paulo. How do you get it?
Okay, awesome.
So how do you got that from São Paulo? Because I have an accent, even though in English you could guess my accent, or because like the most no states in
Yeah,
Brazil.
the second one, the second option. Yeah, the most part of the people that are attending TNT, they are from São Paulo.
Oh yeah.
And we are trying to attract more people from other states. And I I don't know the reason, because I think São Paulo is more kind of how can I explain, more active in that sense, even the student, the people active in a lot. So they are always trying to improve their skills and so on. And for example, I invited some friends from other states to join the team. It's been so hard to do that because they cannot see themselves speaking in English, So, but yeah, it's other talk.
And another question: are you a teacher in TNT?
No, I'm just a host.
Host, and you have like to be in a selective process to be in a host
Oh,
position. I don't know.
yeah, no, actually, we're growing a lot. We are growing a lot, but the selecting of hosts is based on the conversation itself. We start a conversation, and we have some people that repeatedly attending the conversation, and we start to know more about that person, about the people. So we can select, oh, that guy would be nice if he would be a host, you know. And we make the invitation to the person to become a host, and that's the process.
Okay, thank
And
you.
I think attend our meetings, and you see how it works, and
Not actually. I'm not actually interesting because I don't know. I'm a little bit shy. Just for curious stuff. But
yeah, it's a very natural way, just like, oh, I like that guy. I think he can, he can speak, or I think we are selecting now, so based on thoughts, the mentality of the people, as well, because I think it's a very important thing, to select the people, because as a host, we are hosting the people, and our aim is to make them feel better as speaking English. So that's very important that you have this kind of good energy, to provide that, so
make the people feel comfortable with the situation.
absolutely, yeah, and also understand the difference, between the
Yeah.
levels of learning, and try to capture that, to understand that, oh, that might have that guy have a problem, to say that, so I will help him, so, and that's another skill that we look when we are selecting some hosts and people to
Sure.
working on. So yeah,
So
do you want to talk more about something
I would like to
specifically?
talk about. I don't know. You said that you love to talk about philosophy and some
Philosophical
metaphysics.
topics.
Yeah, philosophical
Yeah.
topics. So could you tell me something that you like to talk or that you talked previous?
Well, actually, I like to provoke the people. So, for example, the last conversation we talked about happiness, but it's not easy. You know, the question that I made, yeah. What happened is, you know, I think the main question was, how does happiness really works? You know,
Yeah,
to
it's
make
great.
very hard to make the
Very
people think
hard.
about the happiness. You know, like think more deep. You know, to understand the inner self. So it was very nice, you know, well, because I think even the people, they do not expect to talk about that, you know,
Yeah.
like profoundly. And when we see they talking, they kind of understand, oh, this topic is very nice because, you know, I know more about something, and even to improve the vocabulary, you know, to extend the vocabulary a lot. But, you know, other hosts like to bring topics such as sports and, you know, emotions and culture and some politics. And it's very hard to bring this kind of topic, but, you know,
It's good because, you know, like we're learning different vocabularies from different areas of knowledge. So, you know, politics vocabularies is something so specific that we wouldn't be able to learn if we were talking about like sports. So it's good to talk from different perspectives with different hosts who have like familiarity. I don't know if it's right to say this.
it's right, right.
Who are closer to this topic than necessary. So.
Absolutely, you're totally right. And well, I think and you can learning from the host's experience as well, because, you know, we are from a lot of different places. You know,
Yeah,
we
that's
have
amazing.
we have hosts from, I'm from Goiânia, but we have hosts from Rio de Janeiro. We have hosts from Minas Gerais,
Cool.
Salvador. You know, a lot of different places, and so it's been very nice to have this kind of experience here, you know. But yeah, I
I
think,
no, yeah, you could
go
say. I
ahead.
would say that the time is done probably, and I want to
Yeah,
be.
yeah. But was a very nice to meet you.
It was
Very
really good
nice, you
too. I really
know.
like
Yeah, my
it.
pleasure. Yeah, my pleasure. So you know, join our conversation. I think you will like, you know, to have the experience,
When you are
group experience.
hosting,
What?
when you are hosting, when are you hosting?
Yeah, Tuesday, 9 a.m.
Tuesday night, 8 a.m. Okay, it will be. I will try because normally this time I'm studying. Yeah, I just
No problem, but you know, you can join other hosts because we have a lot, you know, almost all the day we are, you know, speaking in some in some language. For example, we have also hostings
at
uh,
night.
at night. We have a lot, and we have hosts in, talking in Spanish, in German,
Whoa,
Italian,
German.
yeah, and French, and who knows in the future, Chinese, Mandarin, and I don't know. Yeah,
Amazing. It's really
yeah, but
good.
we're trying to improve, you know, more.
Sure, sure.
But it was a pleasure to talk with you,
I
Pedro.
wish the best for you. What's your
Yeah,
name?
me too.
Sorry.
Endel Miller. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't wrote here, but yeah,
No problem. Nice to meet you, Wendo.
nice to meet you. Bye bye. Have a nice
Bye
day.
bye. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.